guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. This look is pretty simple and something that I would wear on a regular basis. I tend to switch up my eyeshadows or like my lip color depending on my outfit or what I'm feeling like, but this is pretty basic. It's not a whole lot. It might seem like a whole lot if you don't wear a lot of makeup, but it's nothing like too dramatic that you couldn't wear it just to work or school or just to, you know, feel a little better about wearing some makeup. I don't know. It's pretty straightforward and I'm really excited because this is my first tutorial, so it might not be perfect. Well, it definitely won't be perfect, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope that maybe you get some different tips from this look, or you want to try something, maybe one of the products that I used. So I would really appreciate it if you would comment down below on anything that you're thinking. Hopefully not bad, hopefully some nice stuff, but you know, this is YouTube, so people can be honest and that's fun. So I'm just gonna jump right into this tutorial and I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy, you know, watching it. I hope you just don't get bored of me putting makeup on my face. So here we go. Let's hope this goes well. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is my eye makeup. I recently started doing this and I found it works a lot better because any of the glittery eyeshadows that I use, it's easier to dust off and won't get stuck on my foundation, and I can go over any mistakes when I eventually do my foundation. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. I love this stuff. It makes your eyelids so smooth. So for this tutorial, I'll be using the Naked 1 palette for eyeshadow. I absolutely love this palette. It's so versatile and just has so many great neutral shades, and you can make a smoky eye or a more less dramatic eye, and all the shades are just really nicely when they're paired together. I'm going to start off with the shade Naked, and I'm going to apply that all over my crease. Next, I'm going to apply the shade Sin, and I'm going to start that on the inner corner of my eyelid and go not all the way over, but mostly about halfway over my lid, and just pat that on until I get the desired concentration of glitter, I guess. It's a really pretty shade. It goes with a lot. Next, I'm going to take the shade Hustle, and I'm going to start applying this kind of into my crease where I applied the Naked shade, but I'm going to put a little bit more on the outer corner of my eyelid to get that like little bit of a smoky effect, but it's not too dramatic. And I really love this shade because it looks really dark, but if you don't really pack it on there, which we're not going to in this tutorial, it's just a nice, subtle smoky eye. And I just really like that smoky eye effect. I do it really lightly on days that I just wear normal makeup, and then I can darken it up when I want to go for a more dramatic eye. Forgot to mention, in between my eyeshadows, I've been using just a fluffy blending brush with nothing on it and swiping it over the entire lid just to kind of blend out any harsh lines. So you'll see me do that a couple times, and this just helps make the look not so rough and harsh on the edges. For the highlight under our brow bone, we're going to use the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette and just apply that under the eyebrow to kind of brighten it up and to contrast against that darker shade that we already have. I absolutely love this palette because you can use the powders not just for highlighting and contouring, but you can also use them as eyeshadows or filling in your brows, and I use the yellow shade for under my eyes since I have pretty dark circles, and you will see that later in this video. To fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo in the shade Soft Brown. And I really like this double-sided pencil powder thing because the pencil side is really great for outlining your eyebrows and to kind of get an idea of the shape that you want. And then the other side is like this spongy powder filler thing that really helps set what you already drew, and it helps blend out any harshness in the lines that you drew and just really gives you a really nice defined brow. It kind of took me a couple times to get the hang of it, but once you just practice a little bit, it becomes like your best friend. It is one of the easiest things to define your eyebrows with, and I really like it. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the NYX Gel Liner and Smudger in the shade Jet Black, and I absolutely love this stuff. It goes on so smoothly, and it just lasts all day, and it's probably as black as you can get. I've never used blacker eyeliner than this, and I really like it. It doesn't look like it goes on so easily in this video, but that was more my brush's fault. I really need to clean it. It just kind of had a lot of eyeliner left on it, but I'm just using a little angled definer brush, as you'll see in the video, and this just gives me a pretty small line. You can make it bigger if you want, which is the nice thing about the brush. I'm also not a huge fan of always winging out my eyeliner, so I kind of just flip the line at the end just a tiny bit so it's not just a straight line, but if you want to go ahead and wing your eyeliner more than that, you definitely can. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to use this wonderful sample that I really need to actually purchase the real thing. It's my favorite mascara right now. It's the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, and I have really thin and short lashes, and this is the only mascara that plumps up and makes my lashes feel actually existent. I absolutely love this stuff. I've never raved about a mascara more than this one, so it's definitely pricey, so I'm not looking forward to buying it. It's like $30, I think, but I would really recommend it. I'm actually going to buy it just because it's that good. So if you have short and thin lashes and haven't found your holy grail mascara yet, I definitely recommend the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. And I'm pretty sure it only comes in black, so that's nice too. You'll notice that I didn't put mascara on my bottom lashes. I saved that for last, and it probably won't be in the video just to save time, but it's just so I don't get any foundation or concealer on the lashes, so I just saved that for last, so just so you know. Now that I'm starting my face makeup, I'm going to prime my skin with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I recently started using this, and I love it because it's clear and it's a gel, and it's really light on your skin, but it still feels like you're putting something there to prime your skin, but it sits really nicely under your makeup. I just use a generic beauty blender kind of sponge to apply my foundation, and I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the palest shade they have because it's really hardcore winter right now and I'm super pale, and the shade is 110 or Porcelain. And so I'll just put a little bit of that on the beauty blender sponge and just pat that all over my face and just smoothing out any edges with the little precision point it has. I kind of put on too much foundation today. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, so you don't need as much as you think you do. I even put on a little too much today, so just a heads up for that. Once I have my foundation on, I will use my concealer, which recently I've been using the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer in the shade 125 Fair. And it says it's a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. And I haven't really noticed a lot of brightening up under my eyes, but I also have really dark under eye circles. So I think I need a miracle more than a highlighting concealer. But I'm going to keep using it and see if I continue to like it any better. Now I'm going to set my foundation and my concealer with powder, and the first thing I do is I take that NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette again, and I use that yellow shade, and it's called Cream. And I just take a little powder brush and I set the concealer under my eyes, and the yellow kind of cancels out the darkness a little bit more. It looks a little bit yellow on my foundation right now, but that'll eventually blend out, but I just like how it brightens up my eyes a little bit more. And then I will take a Kabuki face brush. This one's by e.l.f. and I really like it. It's really soft and just is really good at like blending out powder. And so I use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent, and that is really good shade because it goes over any kind of powder. So I highly recommend this, especially if you want that matte finish. This stuff works great and it's really not expensive either. Next, I'm going to contour my face just a little bit and add some color in with the Physicians Formula Radiant Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunlight. I just got this stuff and I love it. It is just the perfect thing to add just a little bit of pop of color, especially if you're really fair-skinned like I am, and especially in the Smudger, who doesn't like a little bit of extra color in their face. And this stuff's really light. It's not too dark. I think there was a darker shade, but I had never used it before, so I went for the lighter shade just to be safe, and I really like it, you know. So I do this on my contour on my cheeks. I add a little bit on my forehead by my temples, and then I kind of dust it over my nose and my chin just to add a little bit of color into my face, since I don't want to do any hardcore contouring today, since this is more of a simple look. Next, I'm going to take this little Clinique eyeshadow and blush quad or triple thing that my mom gave me. On the back, the blush, it says it's soft pressed powder blush. And the shade is New Clover. It's just a really pretty pink, so I've been using that as my blush. I have a darker color too, but yeah, this is by Clinique, and I just dust that over my contour line on my cheeks just to add a little bit extra color. And then after I'm done with the blush, I'm going to take a big face brush. This one's by e.l.f. again. It's the Professional Total Face Brush, and I'm just going to buff out any harsh lines on my face and just blend everything in. I've also added a little bit of brightening to my face routine with this Flower Translucent Powder, and I think it's the brand, like it's Drew Barrymore's makeup brand or whatever, and I just decided to try it because I've been seeing like about stuff about like translucent powders and all that, and I kind of wanted to see if it did anything. And as you can see in the video, it's super dusty, so that's why I kind of sprayed my brush, but it didn't help a whole lot. But so far I've been liking it. Even though it's a little bit messy, it adds a little bit of brightness to the face and sets your makeup a little bit more. So for now I'm going to keep using it, but I'm always up for trying new translucent powders to see if they work any better. This time you can go ahead and put on your mascara on your bottom lashes if you want to, and then we are going to put on our lips, and I've just been using this new lipstick and I have been absolutely obsessed with it. It's not too far off from my regular, my natural lip color, but it's just enough that it looks like I'm wearing something, and I really like it because it goes with everything. And it's by Maybelline. It's one of the matte nude shades. It's Daringly Nude 655. And I absolutely love this. It's creamy. You know, you kind of have to apply it a lot during the day. Well, not a whole lot, but I mean, if you're like eating and stuff, you're probably going to have to touch it up. But if you're just going out and put this on, it is such a nice texture, such pretty color. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it already, so highly recommend this. now I'm just going to set all of my makeup with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Setting Spray. I really like this stuff. You know, it's pretty pricey for drugstore makeup. It's probably like $13 or $14 at Walmart, I think, but it has been working great, and it's not totally breaking the bank if you are comparing it to like Urban Decay setting spray, which I'm sure is amazing, but this stuff is doing a really good job right now, so I'm not complaining. So just spray that all over your face, make sure you get every angle, and you're good to go. All right, we made it through that. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you will continue to stay with me on this YouTube journey as I start to post more videos. I really, really hope that this was a good first video. Let me know down below what you think. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. I was checking to see if I had any lipstick on my teeth. I did. It's fine though. I got it.